We go to the Michigan governor's race of 2022. We have Democrat Gretchen Whitmer, who is the current governor, and then you have Republican Tudor Dixon, who is a conservative media personality. Now, I'll tell you what I remember a lot of people saying. A lot of people said, there's no way that Whitmer's getting reelected. She's a terrible governor. She's horrible. And whatever Republican runs against her, they'll crush her. Okay? I got news for the people who are saying that. Gretchen Whitmer is at 52%, and her opponent, Tudor Dixon, is at 32%. Now, some of you might be wondering, why is that? Well, let me give you a little bit of each candidate. So, Gretchen Whitmer, she announced an executive directive intended to make 200,000 more workers eligible for overtime pay. She went to court to try to stop a crude oil pipeline plan through the Straits of Mackinac approved by her predecessor. That would be Republican Governor Rick Snyder, who, by the way, just got away with manslaughter, but murder, man, whatever you want to call it. I'll discuss that in a different video. She reformed no-fault auto insurance, saved citizens $120 a year on auto insurance. A lot of people think it should be more than that, but hey, it's a start. One of her catchphrases or one of her slogans throughout the campaign was "fix the damn roads." Well, the roads are getting fixed all over the place, and I see a lot of roads getting fixed that I don't normally see getting fixed. That might have something to do with it. She signed a bill that increased access to emergency insulin. She signed a bill that expands college scholarship eligibility. She united Democrats and Republicans to pass the largest K-12 funding increase for students in Michigan's history without raising taxes, by the way. On criminal record expungement, she signed legislation that will automatically clear certain criminal convictions from public view in Michigan while also making more people eligible for expungement through the application process. She ended the tampon tax. A lot of you will probably say, I've had guys and many people who said, I didn't even know that was a thing. Me neither. And well, it just happened, so good. She signed a bill to legalize internet gambling and sports betting. She signed a bill to reform the criminal justice system by raising the age from 17 to 18 at which accused offenders are routinely treated as adults. She put out a budget that expands low or no-cost child care to over 105,000 more children. She put out a budget that gives a one-time $1,000 bonus to child care workers, put out a budget that generates about $40 billion in private investments, announced a $3 billion refund, announced $3 billion in refunds for Michigan drivers. She stated that about each driver was supposed to get around $400, checks, give or take. Here's another one. She announced over 30,000 auto jobs since taking office. Where did I see it at? From line workers to engineers, building on the state's legendary automotive heritage and securing the future of mobility and electrification. I can't really talk right now, in Michigan. So, and that's just kind of give you the gist right there. I think she's had a number of good initiatives. Now, her Republican opponent, on the other hand, her Republican opponent, Tudor Dixon, the main thing that she's running on right now is criminalizing women who get abortions. She says that she is 100%, beyond 100% against abortion. She is anti-choice, even in the case of rape and incest. Yes, she said that. She's on video saying that. She has been on numerous podcasts and radio shows and talk shows and different interviews. She has repeatedly stated that. Yes, she has. You can literally type that in on Google or YouTube. You're going to find a video of her saying that. She's also been pushing the big lie that Biden stole the election from Trump. When she was debating the other Republicans who were running for Michigan governor, there really wasn't much of a debate in terms of what they're going to do for the people. The main argument was, I'm the biggest Trump supporter, and I'm going to join the other Republicans in their effort to flip the election, or just some stupid, and it's like the more she talks and the more she opens her mouth, the more she goes down in the polls. But hey, you know what? I tell Tudor, keep saying what you say and keep doing what you do, because you're giving us a victory. As long as Democrats get out there and get to the polls and vote like they're supposed to. This is what we got going on here in Michigan. Gretchen, 52%. Tudor, 32%. The election is a month away, and she's down by 20 points. I really, really want to say that she can't win this, but there's been many elections where we said this person couldn't win, so I'm not going to get too comfortable. I am pretty confident and hopeful, but anything is possible. We had Bush and Trump for president before, so, that right there has really, qualifications are no longer even on the table. So, people, I don't care how comfortable you are that this person could win or this person could lose. Just get out there and just vote. Gavin Newsom in California is crushing all of his opponents by at least 20 to 25 percentage points. But guess what? People still need to get out there and go vote for him. That's what I told my friends in California. So, people, this is what we have going on right here. And also, let's remember that Tudor Dixon also made a tasteless joke about the attempted kidnapping of Whitmer. I actually discussed this in another video. To those of you who didn't see it, go check it out. And you can actually hear her as she said it. She said, well, for somebody who almost got kidnapped, she sure loves to hold business people hostage. I don't even know how those two things go together. What does... I'm not gonna kill my brain cells attempting to figure that one out, but just know she said that. There's a part of me that believes that the things that she's saying, I don't know if it's what she actually believes or is she just reading out of the MAGA handbook. Is Trump telling her to say these things? Is some McConnell or, I don't know, some top Republican official, are they telling her just to say this? Or are they telling her just, hey, don't think about it, just read this and just go out there and say it, don't explain it? If that's what they're doing to her, then as much as it twists my stomach to even say anything like this, maybe that's one good thing that people like Trump and McConnell are doing. They're helping us by doing this dumb mess, this crap. It's... People, I'm telling you, the election is in about a month. Let me double check the date while we're here. November 8th of 2022. That's election day is. We're going into, this is October 8th now. So, we're going into October 8th. So, I just want to let you all know the election is in a month. Gretchen Whitmer is ahead by 20 points. She should win this. We're keeping her in there. She's getting reelected. And Tudor Dixon is gonna lose. It's funny because some of her supporters were saying, well, that whole thing about the kidnapping, it was all fake and it was all staged. None of it really happened. Nobody was really talking about it. If that's the case, then how did two people get convicted and sent to prison? How'd that happen? Barry Croft and Adam Fox, two of the guys who conspired to kidnap her, they just got convicted. I don't know exactly how much time they got. I'm willing to bet it probably wasn't that long. They may have gotten a couple years. Who knows? I haven't caught that part of the detail. If anybody knows the detail, put it in the comment section or let me know. But people, that's what we're dealing with right here. Gretchen Whitmer versus Tudor Dixon. This race is, I think it's entertaining. It's hilarious. And let's just watch and see what happens. And what's happened is I'm pretty sure Whitmer's going to crush Dixon this November.